Today's rate announcement, not what you hoped for? Well, do not fret, because there is another rate announcement coming up in June. And to be honest, if I am being super honest, although I said to some people I was hoping there would be one, the reality is, how in the world did we expect the Bank of Canada to make an announcement that would be a cut when there's such uncertainty across the border? Really, I could not have imagined that we would be facing a reduction today, although we can all say that we were very hopeful. It's the reality that we're in right now. The Bank of Canada is going to move very carefully and cautiously as we head into the next quarter and throughout the summer and fall, I'm certain, until things are on stable ground. So what does that mean for you if you are a potential seller that is planning to sell this year? I'm going to say not a lot is going to change because of today's announcement. The reality is, if you are planning on selling your home this year, the most important thing to do and to get an understanding of, and I mean solid understanding of, is what your house is worth in today's market. Because every single day I'm talking to home sellers who are disappointed. They're not really happy with the numbers that we're giving them for their home's estimated value based on the most recent sales. And I got to tell you, as an agent, it does not feel good to share the statistics and show you what the prices are doing, because in most areas we are still declining and giving back a little bit more and more. And it is to be expected that there's probably some more decline happening. By this time every year, we are in full spring market mode and things are moving quite aggressively, but it is not the case this year. And I'm not certain that we have seen the bottom of this yet, certainly not for the condo sector. And I'm going to say for some other neighborhoods, I really think that the luxury market is still preparing and bracing for some bottom. So everyone who is potentially selling, you have to be very real about your price and the presentation of your home, but price is paramount. Being priced right and right now is the most important thing. So if you had an old appraisal done or you had an older opinion of value, and I'm going to say 30 plus days right now is considered old, you need to get current market stats. You need to know that your agent has seen all the comparable listings in your neighborhood that compare to yours or that are similar to yours, and be able to give you a price that is actually good and solid that will attract buyers. Otherwise, the reality is, much like today's news, you won't be facing happy news. You'll be facing either a price adjustment, a reduction, or languishing on the market with no showings, no bites, lots of crickets, because that's what this market is. Buyers are just not compelled to make decisions. And also today, if there were buyers that were waiting for today's rate announcement to be a reduction and they may have gotten off the fence, the reality is they are going to be tentative in their dealings right now. If you're a buyer and you're watching this and you're wondering if it's a good time to enter the market, I'm going to tell you there's some amazing deals. We kind of have to ignore what prices people are hoping for or asking for, and we have to go out there and try prices that we think that we can defend. And I'm not just saying throw a price at the wall and see if it sticks, but in most areas, some sellers have a real necessity or need or want to sell, and there is some pressure that we can step into when we're negotiating there to be able to get a really good deal on a house. So I'm telling you right now, best time I've seen in 14 plus years, where opportunities really seem to be endless. Although there's not a lot of inventory, there's some amazing deals out there. So be careful with what you purchase. Be careful with the prices that you offer, because I'm going to tell you, you don't know what you can get done if you go out there heavy-handed. So negotiate really skillfully, really carefully. You might be able to snag a very good deal. And if you're a buyer, you're buying for 5 to 7 year plan right now, I'm going to tell you, although there may be some more give back right now, prices might come down a little bit further. The reality is, if you're buying for a 5 to 7 year plan, you are still going to make out really well. And what I would focus on is getting a good deal when buyers are not all about, and it's not aggressive. So really good deals out there, and you have the option of having conditions put in most places and taking your time to get your financing and home inspection done. For those of you who are investors, many of you have been in touch with me already this month, this week particularly, asking how to sort of juggle your portfolio. So if you're watching this and you're an investor and you own multiple types of products, whether it's a multifamily dwelling or if it's a condominium or a bunch of condominiums, it might be a good time right now to start to thin down your real estate portfolio. I know a lot of clients that are doing this successfully, and they're being really choosy about the ones to sell and the ones to keep. I would say it is a really important time and a good time to reevaluate what to hold. And for those of you who own investments but are looking to upgrade your home and trying to figure out what to do and what not to do, you probably need a consultation. It might be time to let one or two of your investments go to be able to buy up to the house that you've been looking for. But as always, there is not one cookie cutter solution for all of you. It is all tailor-made, and your situation is not going to be the other person's situation. So please get advice. Feel free to reach out, 647-383-7653. You can reach out to me, Jacquie Othen, personally. This is too fucking long. I realize we didn't do any sort of introduction.
No, that's fine.
No?
No, that's good.
Okay. And as always, if you're looking for personal attention or care, or you just need assistance or another perspective on what you own or what you're planning to acquire, do not hesitate to reach out. We're here. It's free to book a no obligation conversation, a chat, a Zoom, and in-person meeting. My name is Jacquie Othen, and you can always reach me at 647-383-7653. I'd be more than happy to talk to you and help you navigate this ongoing, challenging spring market.